Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Stars. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here, and starting this one, Tink Hence.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jonathan India at the plate. And there's a strike. Hence, 6-1 righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And a quick out, number 1. Now the number 2 hitter, Lars Nootbaar. Ball 1
That's
there.
a ball. 1-0.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Canna snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter. That's hard hit on the line. Base hit, and that extends the inning. Here's Nolan Gorman. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Blanco settles underneath it, and that is that. Welcome back to Muehlebach Field, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
This one in the air, center field. Scott puts it away for the out. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Strike 1. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Bubic back to work. And that's outside. And another ball.
Outside.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Isbell makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now here is Alec Burleson. And there's a ball. And foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was...
Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And a foul ball. Burleson off of first with two away. That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. And now first and second with two outs.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Victor Scott, the next to hit, takes ball one. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And that's down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two balls, two strikes.
Pitch misses. 3-2 now.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Hit in the air left field. Isbell makes his way towards it. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. Back now at Muehlebach Field. And now it's Kyle Isbell. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Rips one to right. Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with two strikes right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect.
Here's Mark Canha. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Back to the top of the lineup. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. And that's in for a strike. Canna, the lead runner, out at second. Garcia at first with no outs. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Pickoff moved to second, and he dives back in safely. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. Struck out looking his first time.
India.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the big.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. His first at bat was a strikeout. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. So bases all loaded up. Perez getting ready to hit. That's in there. That's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. In the air, left side. Blanco under this one. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Nootbaar in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. To the right side. Tosses to first. Two down. And next is the designated hitter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Canna makes the play, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And now, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Walker tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fermin now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Late that time, and it's strike two. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Mark Canna, the next to hit. RBI single his last time up. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Towards first, and that's just foul. 2 on, 1 out. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. A single his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Well, these guys just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
1 out, runner at second. And now the first baseman, Alec Burleson, on the ground. India over to first in time. That's it out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Contreras up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a ground ball. And that's a fair ball. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Big RBI for him right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Canna sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. And there's a strike.
Well, these Royals looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
So digging in, Jonathan India, 0 for 2 in this one. And that's a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Contreras on to first. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Inside, just missed. Grounds one to short. Tosses across to first, and Witt is out. That's the 3rd out. Welcome back to Mulebach Field. Now here is Victor Scott. Bubich back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Blanco makes the grab on the run. And now Mason Wynn.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Clips the corner. Strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And a pitch. And that's outside.
That's out.
1-2 to count. The shortstop takes the ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Blanco makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Left field, Blanco. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. So here's the Royals DH, Salvador Perez. Right through there for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Sends it across to first, and they get Perez for the out. Pasquantino stands in now and watches strike 1. And that is out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. He goes down looking. So up now for Kansas City. Freddie Fermin, 1 for 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Edge in his zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, James McArthur. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 66, James McArthur.
And now the DH. That's outside.
No, that's out.
1-0.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now
Nolan Gorman digs in now.
Nolan Gorman.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Fought off foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Arenado.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it one hops the wall around third. The relay, it's off the mark, and he scores. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now Alec Burleson outside low. And that's ball one. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. And strike 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. That one at 95, missed up top. Ball one. Ground ball, could be 2. To India at second for 1. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Waste no time there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball
11.
back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Scott in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, you can tell he was stepping that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And here is Mason Wynn. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Slice to right. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. Back now at Muehlbach Field. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next up for the Royals, Mark Canha. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Angel Serpa.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in, Lars Nootbaar. Hit on the ground to the right side. Pasquantino takes it to the bag, and 1 away. The bottom of the 7th. Number 27 at the plate now. That's ball 1. Lifted in the air, right field. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Nolan Gorman. Ball one, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. The throw to first, and that is the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 35.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back to the top of the order now. Now the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. 0 for 3 in this one.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swings and misses. 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Foul ball there. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Chris Stratton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So now it's Dolan. Arenado. That one drilled left field, and it goes just foul.
That's a ball.
And there's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Witt over to first. And they get Arenado for the out. And here is Alec Burleson. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Contreras in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In the air to left down the line. Blanco sizes this one up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Walker stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one ripped. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. So runner at second, 2 down. And the batter now, Victor Scott, 1 for 3. This one in the air, right field. Makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that drops in for a strike. And now 1 and 2. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. That one at triple digits. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Struck him out without a swing. Royals down to their final out. Here's the catcher to hit, Freddie Fermin.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And it's fouled away. Sliced hard but foul. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.